Tooted and booted.
Here we go.
Here we go. How you feeling, man?
Guys got me sweating up here, man.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well,
Someone give me a towel. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, how shiny is my forehead right now?
No, you're good.
It's like
good.
like an 8.
Can we get some touch up on the forehead?
touch up.
on the
Make
forehead.
up. Make up.
I think it's mostly dudes in here. Oh, we got a couple girls over there. Okay. Well,
I mean, you're like.
no one does make. No, guys don't do makeup. You know
I mean, if you want to do 1 to 10, I'm gonna say you're like a 5, bro. You're good. You're better off than the 8.
That's doable.
We're good, right?
Yeah,
All right.
doing great. The question is, how are you guys doing though?
Doing
Fabulous,
lovely.
man. We're enjoying your set.
Cool.
You got the cuts and you got your fan base in here. We know you have like a real dedicated fan base, and I think they're representing the chat room right now. So that's dope to see.
Yeah. No, there's a couple people. It's weird because like. I think my people that follow me, it's so like broad because you know I have like Power 106 fans, I have like YouTube people, so it's really hard to kind of like get like one group of people, but you know.
Well, they're chatting it up in there and they're showing a lot of love.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask, because when I called you to be on and asked you to be on the show, you were just like, oh my God, this is like, you made it seem like it was not the biggest thing in the world, but the biggest thing in the world. And so I'm just curious to know, like, what does being on this show mean to you?
No, it's amazing. Like, even like I used to follow you guys too. You know what I mean? You guys are like huge influences to me, and like the DJs you've had in the past on here are like, you know, mind blowing. You have like Vajra. I think what do we call him? We call him Chris Carnes now.
Chris Carnes.
Yeah, he's killing it. And oh, is this advertisement? Nesquik. Oh, and the turntable's all wet over here.
18 and over beer.
Oh, wait, could they see what this says? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all you. Thanks.
Yeah, no, it's great to be on this show. This is by far the biggest like web show I've ever been a part of. So thank you guys so much for having me and bringing me down.
It's a pleasure.
So because you're so young and you know you've accomplished a lot, like do you feel like you've earned the respect from your peers and just, you know, people that you've looked up to? Do you feel like you have the respect, or do you even care about that?
I feel like I have respect from a lot of people, but as far as like kind of like where I've been or kind of where I'm gonna go, I feel like I haven't even like really touched the surface as far as like what I really want to do yet. Like I think like I've barely started, you know, accomplishing the things that I want to accomplish in my life. So, did I explain that well enough?
Yeah,
you're good.
This mic is so crispy. I can hear like my mouth noises and stuff. It's so weird.
Are you
Cotton mouth.
Somebody get the man some water. Now, you started in the club scene earlier. What would you say was like your first official club gig?
I was 14 and I was in the club.
Now, did your guardian or parents roll up with you to that gig?
My mom, no. It's weird because like I'm 19 now. My mom still rolls with me to some of my gigs. Like I'm doing Playhouse on Wednesday, right?
Right.
And she's rolling with me. I'll make sure she comes, and it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
As far as like, it was crazy. I was 14. I was like headlining this club in Ohio. And it was like the craziest shit ever. Like, think about it. Like, I'm a 14-year-old kid and I'm seeing like Go With Answers. Like, I can't take that in. Like, that was like mind blowing. Yep. There we go.
Now, do you ever feel like having your mom around, like you're mandatory to play clean edits, or does it make you weird? Like you're seeing a girl that you're feeling, or?
Not at all. It's like so weird because like I'll like post things on Twitter about girls and stuff, and my mom will like, I'll see her on the couch like reading my tweets, and it's like the most weird thing ever. Like, do I say something, or my mom sees everything, so I don't think.
All right, hold on. I'm not like trying to pick up on your mom or like do any of that weird stuff, but you know, I'm just like this because this is so unique. This is such a unique situation for a mother to show up to a club and read his son's Twitter and like and all that. Like this, like does it like are you like that, or like do you?
I am, but at the same time, it's like I'm so happy she's supportive of what I do. Like it'd be different if she was like, "Oh, you go fucking go to everyone. I don't care about your DJing." And like that sucks.
It's not like she's knocking on the door like using a condom in there.
Oh my god.
It's not that fun. It's not that fun. Just showing up to the gigs.
Turning the kid red, man.
Make up.
All right, we'll keep going forward on this. You've earned the respect of a lot of peers, and we'll talk about it later, how you connect with Power. Like, your cuts really stood out. You know, it's kind of like one of the things you did and how you did your first YouTube videos. To this day, how often are you doing cuts practice-wise? And then, two, are there, like, cuts out there that you're just like, man, I'm trying to get that down, like, next?
I think my biggest thing when it comes to scratching is, like, when I get nervous, I mess up. Like today, like, you know, I was a little nervous, so I was a little off. As far as like learning more scratches, like I want to, but I realize that making music and production is so much more important. So I kind of laid off on some of the DJing aspect of it and kind of just I'm producing a lot more now because I think that's kind of what's gonna make me like an artist. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know?
That actually leads into my question. I know you from the local battles and, you know, you know, after the DJ City, the rehab, DJ City.
Yeah.
What the hell was that thing called? Scratch Academy. Damn,
yes.
It was all one thing at one point.
Didn't you go there?
Yeah. But I remember your name from Scratch Academy. Then you got into the battle. So are you stepping away? The Rebel 3 style, that doesn't interest you, or none of that interests you?
No, not at all. Like there's so many DJs that are better than me. Like I'm not even gonna front off that. I think I have my own style, but like, say if I was like some amazing like over the top. I'm 19. There's no way that a little 19-year-old win a 3 style. Like, there's no way.
Oh, come on, A-Trap beat DMC.
Yeah, that's true, but that was years ago. But yeah, I know I don't really plan on entering more battles. I don't really believe in kind of putting your skills against someone else in music. I don't really like the idea of like putting skills against someone else. So I just kind of really want to pursue production and keep doing my whole radio shebang. Well, I just said shebang.
You did say shebang.
That's quite a word right there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like that's right there with Nesquik. So some of you might have read the Word Life interview that we did not too long ago. That was a fun interview with you. And one of the things that people may not know is how you got connected to Power 106. You want to share that? That was a fun story. So if you could share that with everyone.
All right. Well, do you want like the long version or the short version? Or like medium?
Let's go the in between. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, I was actually doing the Bezo battle, and Ever was judging it, and he saw me, and he's like, "Yo, kid, you're fucking dope." And shout out to Ever. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be at Power. I wouldn't have had half the things I have now. Like, so shout out to him. So basically, he invited me to come to the station one day. The intern, who was Nick Ferrer at the time, he was in the lobby and he saw me. He gave me like a little wink. I'm like, yo, that's kind of weird. And he walked me into the mixer room.
And then he called you babes.
And he slapped you on the ass.
Hey, babes.
Good luck, kid. Slap on the ass.
So yeah, wait, let me restart this. So basically, he walked me into the mixer room. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Felly and E-Man are like the 2 main boss guys at the station, right?
Yeah.
And it was not only them in the mix room, but it was like Ever and Deluxe I think Syph was in there as well. And there was no reason for all those guys to be in the room at once. So I walked in and Ever was like, yo, you're going to scratch for us. And I'm like, yo, in front of all these dudes, I almost shit my pants. Like I was seriously so scared. And I was a little nervous, but I did my thing. And then E-Man walked me in the room over. He's like, yo, you want to be a part of the team? We're looking for someone new. And I'm like, it is the pre-stripe children. He's like, yep, so you're on the station. So,
the battle scene got you the Power 106 thing.
The battle thing.
So you benefited from it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good.
So that joke totally went over. Everyone said, I think I'm just way too in my head.
I think everybody in the chat room might have caught it. But how difficult is it programming wise on radio?
It's insane. Like not to sound like I don't want to be at the station, because I think it's like one of the best things I have going for myself. Yeah. But there's so many rules, and like I do want to do more scratching, but you have to worry about people tuning in. Like not everyone really understands DJing, so I have to like really be careful about kind of like what I'm playing. I'm not happy about everything that's on the list. I'm not going to say the certain records, but got to play them anyways because that's just kind of how it goes. But,
right.
Yeah.
And then you all share the same laptop.
Yeah, all the DJs
and
at
libraries
Power,
and all that. How does that work as far as like adding your own edits or maybe your own music, and how much time do you get on that laptop to actually like kind of customize your cue points and whatever?
We get 5 minutes each commercial break, and it's not a lot of time at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically how it works is when I first got to the station, they're like, yo, I don't know if you know this, but we all use our own logins. So there's how many DJs? Like there's 12 DJs at the station. Yeah. There's 12 different logins, and we all have our own library. And it sucked because when I first got there, I had to make like cue points for like 1,200 records, and that took like I had to go over there like overnight and do it, and it was terrible. But now I usually try to like submit like 5 records a week, like 5 edits. Yeah. So Just Incredible, he's the one who like approves he does all the imaging at the station too.
Okay, dope.
So that's kind of how I do it. But they do it that way so like dirty music doesn't get leaked. A couple years ago when everyone was using their laptops, like fucker, like shit went over. I just wanted to say
just let it out. Let it out. Get it out. Get out of your way.
Yeah. So basically, I think someone was playing Drake's Over, and like the fuck word went, and like it was like some huge thing, and then it happened again a couple days later. Like we're just gonna use one laptop.
Right.
So that's just, but it's good because I don't sweat it when I go in there. I know that something bad's not gonna happen. So.
Didn't David Guetta do a set and play a bunch of curse words, and they had to cut him short? Wasn't there something like that?
Guetta was on Power.
There was some house DJ that played on
Will
Power.
I Am.
Was it Will I Am?
It was Will I Am.
Really?
Yeah, I remember that, and he played some cuss music, and he wasn't back on after the commercial break, so.
Wow.
I think I remember that.
Is Will.i.am really a DJ? I don't really think he really like does anything.
He DJs.
Yeah.
He
DJs.
16 bars in and out.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, great mic skills though. So
Sync.
So because you're on Power, do you get a lot of hip hop gigs, or do you get to play like house? You know, the top, like a mix of everything.
It's so weird because I think like power only gets you like certain clubs. You know, most of our people that listen to the station are like Latin, like a Latin demographic, and they go to like the Vault and they go to like all these P1 spots. But it's weird because I'm booked at, you know, a lot of house clubs, so it's more of a management thing. But this week I'm at a Playhouse, which is very hip hop, and then on Friday I'm at True, so it's kind of all over the place.
Yeah. Thursday at Playhouse.
What's that?
Thursday at Playhouse or Saturday?
I'm there on Wednesday.
It's
July.
4th of July.
Yeah,
come out, come party, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Go turn up.
A lot of ratchet music.
So how did you link with Cody Simpson? How'd that come about?
That was management. They were talking. I think I don't even know how to answer the question. I think this publishing team was talking to my management team. They're like, "Yo, we need a young DJ," and they're like, "Oh, we got Epic 12." You know, I was 14 at the time, and I just went on to. I was 14 or 15. Was it? I was 15. So I went there and I had to share a tour bus with 8 different people. And that was crazy, and they liked me, but the one thing they didn't like is like I kind of sag my pants sometimes. So like the mom was kind of like, "Yo, like, you know." So.
Mom's a tour too.
What?
Like the artist mom.
Yeah, Cody's mom was Cody was like 14, so we had his mom with him the whole time. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, crazy.
Where are we at on this? Oh.
Did your mom tour, or were you good?
My mom didn't go, but Matt went with me. Matt's my manager.
Oh, okay.
I think there was a fly just went into my nose right now. There's like some flies like hovering around, just went into my nose. Oh man.
Now you're getting really into production. Where are you headed with your music? It sounds like you're definitely headed towards the EDM route. I mean, I don't know if you like that term or not. I know how everybody's kind of weird on it. Do you see yourself just involved with pop music, or do you want to do DJ festivals such as like EDC or Tomorrowland? Like, is that where you see yourself?
I definitely want to like. That's like the next step for me is like starting to like tour off my own music. I was thinking of like producing trap house and all those records, but it's such a fad, and you know, if you start producing trap house, you're gonna die within the genre.
Right.
And house has been around for so many years, you know. So if I produce that, you know, it's never gonna kind of die. Actually, maybe today I could play like my single. It's gonna come out like in 2 weeks. Yeah. Maybe like it'll be the last song I play. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like house, and yeah, so.
That's what's up. And then real quick, I know we also talked about this in the interview, but you've been touching on Ableton 9.
Ableton 9 is sick. Yeah, it is.
What is your overall review and just like what you've been doing with it so far?
I like it so much better than 8. The only I like how like the EQs are like actually live EQs. You can actually see kind of what's going on. I know they say to like, you know, don't mix with your eyes, mix with your ears, but it's just kind of nice to see on like the EQ graph like live EQs going. I think that's sick. Other than that, I think like MIDI notes are a lot better now to edit.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, the color of the actual Ableton is cool, but who gives a fuck about that? But I don't know. Is there anything else that you guys found out about it that's like sick?
I still haven't actually even messed with it. We're supposed to link up, bro.
Dude, I have I bought my version, but I can give you a cracked one. Like, I don't know if I can say that. I have like so many.
We're on the internet, bro.
Okay, right,
keep it on the low. We'll talk about this.
I'm 19 now. I can get arrested for saying.
No, you can't do crack. You're not allowed to do crack.
No crack, bro.
Crack is bad.
Gosh, your mom is watching this at home.
No crack.
How awkward is that? She's watching right now.
Hi, Mom.
I know for a fact she's watching. I'm pretty sure.
For a fact.
Oh, man, that's weird.
All right, so since we don't want to make this any more weird, we're going to let you get back into the mix.
All right,
cool. Do your thing.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, toot it and boot it, bro.
Are you ready right now?
Let's go. Yeah.
Ready right now.
All you, bro.